Just when I thought I was just going to have a quiet afternoon, cleaning out my garage, you know, I see this thing on Craigslist. This dude has a late model CRAFTSMAN, looks like one of those LT 2000s, you know. It's gray, it's got the bagger system on it. It's like your typical 1742 or something like that, you know. Anyway, so the dude explains on Craigslist that he took it out to try to mow, right? Turn on the engine, and he just heard all this in the engine, you know. So he says that the engine's probably blown, you know. So he just left it out there on his yard, right next to his garbage on the curb, right? And it says, "Come and get it. First come, first serve." So I email the guy. I says, "Dude, I'm gonna come right now, right? Give me the address." It's a good thing he didn't write his address, because once he wrote his address, it's anybody's game. That guy's like 35 minutes away from me, so there's no way I would have made it in time to get it. So I email him right away. I leave him my phone number. So he texts me and says, "Look, here's the deal. I already gave the address to the first guy. You were the second guy who emailed me, but that dude hasn't showed up in like an hour." So I'm like, "Bro, I'm just in my van right now waiting for you to give me the address, and I'll be right over, you know?" He's like, "Okay. Well, what if the guy comes and then you show up? It's not going to be a pretty situation, you know?" I says, "Yeah, I understand, but I'm willing to drive out there just to hope that maybe I'll be the first guy that shows up, you know?" So he gives me the address, and I'm zipping over there without breaking any laws, you know what I mean? But, you know, hopefully this guy's one of those weasels, you know, very flaky. He's waiting for his brother to get home, to get his truck, whatever, you know? Maybe he just doesn't show altogether. So I've been on the road for a little while, maybe 10 minutes or so. I got another 25, 30 minutes to go, you know, and well, hopefully I get there before that other dude shows up, you know. If not, you know, sometimes you got to take a shot, you know. This is a late model lawn tractor, and remember, I got a spare engine from Scott Keller. My engine that I got from Scott Keller to the back also. So I could just simply put that engine on this thing and boom, there you go. It's free.
Free. For free. For free.
How do I say no to free? I just hope the dude doesn't show up before I do. We'll see if I do. Well, I was lucky. I was the first to get here. Loaded that sucker in there, no problem. Comes with the bagger. It's got a couple of bad front tires, off the bead and stuff, but good deal. I'll beat the guy here, you know, and now I'm going home. So I'm back home again, but I'm not going to unload it until now because I was busy watching Takuma Sato win the IndyCar race in Alabama. I'm a big IndyCar fan. Probably the only nut on the East Coast that watches IndyCar. Whatever. Didn't really get much done here in the garage, but I did make enough room for the new tractor that I just picked up for free. That's right, free. I'll put you on hyperlapse as I unload. So as you guys saw, Got it out all right. It was really difficult with both front wheels off the bead. I was lucky though that I put this one, the left one, on the bead pretty quickly, as you saw, just like clockwork. And the other one just like sort of popped into shape, so I just said, oh, you know what, I'm going to try to pump it up without putting the ratchet straps on there. And sure enough, I just bent it into shape just so that both sides are touching the rim, and it pumped up. So you saw how much easier it was to roll this thing around. So it was just what I thought it was. It's an LT 1500, not a 2000. And it's a Briggs & Stratton 17.5 horsepower. And I believe that's a 42 wide deck. Looks like it, anyway. Doesn't say, but looks like it. Anyway, so he said that he ran it today, drove it for about 10 feet or so, and then all of a sudden, stuff started crumbling on the inside. So right now, as I push down the brake and turn the ignition, just to see, it is seized. And you know what this means, guys? It means the crankshaft is stuck somewhere. So I think the crankshaft is definitely busted. It's busted! Looks like I have more than half a tank of fuel left. And basically, doesn't this engine look just like Scott Keller's engine? Looks very similar, except for the air filter. So this is cool. It's a gravity-fed gas tank, which I love. I hate the fuel pump stuff. And, you know, doesn't seem like it's going to be too difficult. It's plug and play, you know what I mean? They're both Briggs. They should have the same kind of wiring, although I don't think Scott Keller's wiring is there. It's just loose wires and stuff. But this shouldn't be too difficult to get it going again. We're just underpowering it by 5 horsepower, no big deal. The rest of the tractor is sound, you know, dirty but sound. Also came with the bagger system, as you guys saw. It's a good seat. Forward and reverse shifters over there. This is a little unusual. I've never had this before. So push down on the brake. This is the parking brake. When you're ready to roll, and this lets go all the way. You can put the brake down halfway, and it stays halfway. I don't really know what the purpose of that is. It's pretty fancy for just a parking brake, you know what I mean? Got a nice steering wheel. Cup holder. I'm assuming the battery works just fine. Seat safety switch still connected, I'm sure. I don't think the headlights work because it's just loosely hanging like that. Wire's not even connected to it. But looks easy. Just put a couple bulbs in there. Should be alright. Throttle. Choke. Keyed ignition. PTO manual. Deck height. Rear wheels, good. Other side too. Deck looks good, not rusted out. Right over here, this part here, this beam that goes across, if that's trashed, it's trashed. This is good though. You can tell he kept it in the garage. It's a starter. The wiring harness looks just like Scott Keller's. 2 wires coming out. Looks like a dual circuit. It's red and black. I know you can't see. Maybe you should. There you go, I put the light on. You can tell it's a dual circuit stator. Red wire and black wire. Red goes to a diode. That prevents current from returning back up there again to the stator. Black one's for the lights. Red wire coming from the solenoid straight to the starter. There should be nothing wrong with any of this stuff because, well, I was running it today, you know. The only issue is this engine is blown. Looking at the serial number, is that a 2016 tractor? October 9th, 2016. That would be probably my newest tractor ever. Come back here. Model 247 288 810. Looking at the serial number, I can't tell. Date of manufacturer, March 2011. So it's 2011. This looks just like that red one that I had, remember? I sold that for $750. Good score, man. Good score. The kind of score that I like. Free! That's right, free. Gonna find an opportunity and put Scott Keller's engine into that. So it's been a couple of days. I got a text message from somebody who wanted to buy this for WESTEN CHAMPLIN. WESTEN CHAMPLIN is a big YouTuber. You guys may know him. A very lovable guy. Anyway, he came down here, gave me $700, and he's off to bring it to the guys over at WESTEN CHAMPLIN's group. And he's probably going to make a video pretty soon. $700, baby. See you later.
All right, guys, today is a day of racing machines, racing vehicles. And I know, big, beautiful, little racing trailer behind us. You're just wondering what's inside. And guys, I don't want to spoil it, so I'm just going to have to show you because this might be the best machine we've ever built. Well, we haven't built it yet, but this might be the best machine we have. Look at it! We got a lawnmower, baby! This is our new racing lawnmower. The thing is you see all over the internet, fast lawnmowers. I decided I want my own fast lawnmower. So, we've got the big cam CRAFTSMAN 17.5 horsepower of fury. Let's see if it still starts. Hear that? It's cam. Hold on. There you go. I gotta admit, it's a little bit too slow. But I've got an idea to fix that. I want to do wheeling. It's not fast enough. Okay. I got an idea. Best way to do this. There. Woo! That's hot! Practically a redneck car lift at this moment. Okay, which way is this turn? Yeah, like that. Okay. Okay, that right there is deleted. Don't need that no more. There we go. So we're gonna have to cut this off. Don't need that. We'll have to cut this off. We'll have to bend. Ow! That's hot. I have to bend that over. Take this off. Yeah. Oh, that's a long bolt.
That's what she said.
Oh, get out of there. So see, this was the pulley I was telling you about that drives the rear end. This is the pulley that drives the deck. So small pulley, spin things slowly. Big pulley, spin things fastly. Okay.
Well, it's still hitting something.
Oh, shit.
What the heck is that?
I forgot to put this on first. Oh, it don't even hit. It's not hitting nothing. We're good. There we go. She's on and ready to rock it. Hold on, let's put the hubcap on. We gotta make sure it's good. Can't be looking like savages. Oh, look it. Dude, this actually works now. Got it.
Yes.
Racing mower. It's time to officially test the racing mower. Holy shit! Dude, I don't know what it was, but it made a really bad noise, and then I just felt parts flow everywhere. Pressure lift in there, ready to work on. Now what we need to figure out is exactly how we're gonna engineer what I want. Okay, here's my plan. I'm thinking 2 pieces of metal coming out, wheels just like that, bam, perfect wheelie bar, which means we can pull off epic wheelies all the way down the street. Nice little tack in there, that holds that. Ain't going nowhere now, look at that. We'll put that on in a minute, it's fine. Ta-da! Wheelie bar is made. Oh yeah, that's gonna be perfect. It's actually pretty sturdy. Yeah, that'll work. All right, let's sit it down, let's test it out, see how it works. I'll be honest, I don't know what happened because I was like, what? And I'm like, look at the sky. I'm like, oh, that's too much wheelie. Okay, enough of the wheelie lawnmower.
So what they say in New York is you dumb?
So you really think y'all break?
Is you dumb?
See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.